Greetings all. Hey everyone. Today we're going to show you how to make a zipper garage, only this time a little bit better and a little bit clearer. A zipper garage is really just a simple hood over your zipper that you can slide it under to protect it from debris, rain, and things like that. It also adds some aesthetic beauty. What you'll need is your standard DIYer's toolkit, some fabric to make your zipper garage, some fabric to make a zipper pouch, some zipper, some grow green for your pull tabs, and 2 zipper sliders. For step 1, we're going to prepare and cut out our zipper garage. To do this, we're going to take our scrap piece of fabric and our zipper, and we're going to lay it across and see just about how much we would need. In this case, I'm going to probably add about an inch extra on each side and make it about 2.5 to 3 inches long. This is because we're going to fold it in half later. So now that I've got my piece roughly cut, I'm going to fold it in half with the right sides together, and I'm going to run a stitch down each side to lock it in place before we put it inside of our zipper pouch. Now that we've sewn our sides down, we're going to flip this thing right side out. In this case, we're making just a simple zipper pouch out of Dyneema. So our first step is to attach our zipper tape to the fabric blank. We're going to mark both sides of our zipper tape on the same end. This is just to help keep everything straight. We are sewing our pouch with a waterproof zipper, which means that the outside edge is going to be the shiny coated side. To construct this properly, we're going to put the shiny side down against the face of our fabric. And we're ready to take it over to the machine and sew a straight stitch all the way down. One thing to keep in mind is that our next step is going to be made a lot easier if you sew your stitch as close as you can to the right hand side or the outside edge of both the fabric blank and the zipper tape. In other words, as far away from the teeth as possible. Now we are going to take our other side of our tape, make sure that you've got your marked lines on the same side of the pouch, and we're going to sew down again a straight stitch as far away from the zipper tape as possible. And now we're just going to flip the tape over and press that down. So you should have the shiny side of the tape facing you now, and the seam that you made should be hidden. So I've got my inch here marked, and I put a crease in it just so you can see exactly what that looks like. And now we're going to take that piece and fold it in half over the tape. So if you see here, I've got the 1 inch, and then that's getting folded in half and over onto the tape itself. So you should end up being able to see about half of your zipper tape left. Now we're using Dyneema composite fabric, which holds the fold really well. If you're using something lighter, I definitely recommend that you use some of these Wonder clips. So we're just going to clip this down so the next step is easier when we actually put the zipper garage inside of the fold. Now we're going to take our zipper garage with the folded side, or the non-sewn edge and the non-open edge, the folded side face up, and slip it in to that accordion fold. So keep in mind, as we mentioned earlier, that this was a rough cut, so it might be a little long. You can decide how deep you want your zipper garage to go into your pouch. I recommend about an inch. That's plenty, just enough to be able to cover up the slider itself. Now we're going to sew a stitch all the way down, similar to what we did earlier, except for this time we're going to go probably about 1/4 of an inch away from the edge of the fabric itself. So now we're going to top stitch most of this side, leaving just enough space to tuck in your zipper garage in a little bit. All right, so we've got that partial top stitch done, and we're going to now add our zipper sliders onto each side. What I like to do here is attach the slider onto the right side first, and then put it in the left side. And a little trick is to use your teeth, actually. And you can usually get it pretty close to perfectly even. We're going to open up the accordion fold and stick the other side of our garage in place. Then we're going to take it over the machine, and I'm going to show you how to top stitch this without stitching into your product. We need to make sure that we only stitch through the top layers, not this bottom piece. So to do that, I put a clip right here, and we're just going to fold this back, just push it back out of the way, and make sure that we're in the clear, just like that. That's all you need to do. Now we're going to start our top stitch here and go all the way to the end. So now what we're going to do here is just flatten out, try to even out the zipper garage, and do a quick basting stitch over this. This will just make it to where it lays a little nicer whenever you go to slide your tabs in. Now we're going to take our pouch and flip the entire thing inside out. We're going to sew down each edge of our pouch and flip it right side out, and we'll be good to go. Just slide our zippers open, flip it right side out, and admire our work. If you notice, I added a little cordage pull tab. You can do that if you want. You can use grosgrain, webbing, or nothing at all. And we're done. As you can see, the zippers are neatly hidden away in our little garage, and we've got a beautiful pouch. Hope you enjoyed.